صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن سلك مسلكه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد. Inshallah, we shall continue from where we stopped yesterday in our class. Yesterday we concluded the discussion about sujood al-sahw, alhamdulillah. And I want to believe that everybody now understands the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding sujood al-sahw. Inshallah, we shall resume our book, Mukhtasar Zad al-Ma'ad. So we stopped at the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as regards to sujood al-sahw. Now, the next thing after that is وَلَمْ يَكُنْ مِنْ هَدِيهِ تَغْمِيضُ عَيْنَيْهِ فِي الصَّلَاةِ. It is not part of the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he used to close his eyes while on salah. So some people do that, closing eyes. So it is not part of the guidance of the Prophet ﷺ to close eyes while on salah. وَكَرِيهَهُ أحمد وغيره. Al-Imam Ahmad rahmatullahi alayhi, he disliked the act. It's a dislikable act. And when we say an act is disliked, and we know the principle as regards to fiqh. So, تركه بتركه يثاب وبفعله لا يعاقب. That is al-makruh. If you leave it, you're going to be rewarded. If you do it, you won't be punished. But it's better you leave it, since it is makruh. So, وقالوا هو من فعل اليهود. In fact, scholars said it is part of the actions of the Yahud, the Jews, to be closing eyes while they are praying. حتى النصارى يفعلون هذا أيضا. النصارى, the Christians too, they do this. So most times whenever they want to pray, they close eyes. So this is not guidance of the Prophet ﷺ to close his eyes while on salah. So وَأَبَاحَهُ جَمَاعَةً. Though there are some scholars that say it is permissible. أَبَاحَهُ جَمَاعَةٌ. There are some group of scholars that said closing eyes is permissible. وَالصَّوَابِ. But the most correct one, the one which is correct, أَنَّ الْفَتْحَ إِنْ كَانَ لَا يَخِلُّ بِالْخُشُوعِ. If opening the eyes will not disrupt the taqwa, the piety one will derive. Okay? If opening the eye, your eyes, if opening them will not disrupt the taqwa, the khushu', the piety, the fear of Allah that one wants to derive in the salah, فَهُوَ أَفْضَلُ. Then it is better one open the eyes while observing salah. وَإِنْ حَالَ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ الْخُشُوعِ. If opening the eyes will now disrupt the taqwa, the piety you should derive from the salah, then we will say it is better to close the eyes. Do we get that? Because what we must get from praying is that there should be an increase in piety, right? So if opening the eyes will disrupt the piety you have to derive from the salah, then you can close the eyes. But the better one between the two, if we are to select, is opening the eyes while salah, so that we can be different from Yahud when Nasara. Don't forget, the Prophet ﷺ always told the Sahaba, the companions, to be different from Yahud when Nasara in everything. The Yahud, they will leave a mustache. Okay? What did the Prophet tell the companions? Khalifu al-Yahud. Khalifuhum. Be different from them. Shave or reduce your mustache, but leave your beards. You know the Yahud, they don't leave beards, right? In fact, there is an hadith that the Prophet ﷺ fasted on Saturday and Sunday. And he was asked, he said, because the Yahud or the Nasara, I think the Yahud, they used to, give preference to these 2 days. And he was fasting so that he wanted to be different from them. So a lot of our hadiths authenticate the fact that we should be different from Yahud when Nasara, and we should not follow them. There is another hadith again that the Prophet ﷺ says, لَتَتَّبِعُنَّ سُنَنَ الَّتِي Sunan alladina min qablikum. So you will be following the path of those that have come before you. So until, even if they go into the hole of, is it lizard? Which animal is that? A bob. Is it lizard? Can we call it lizard? Maybe a species of lizard. So if they go into the hole of lizard, لَدَخَلْتُمُوهُ, you will enter the hole with them. So I think in that hadith, there was a question that was raised. Are they the Yahud and Nasara? And the Prophet ﷺ, then who? So it is better when we see that maybe the Christians or the Jews, they are used to a particular thing, we should try as much as possible to, be different from them. Except if that thing is what Islam teaches and asks us to do. But if not, we should try as much as possible to be different from them. So this is the fact regarding opening or closing the eyes. وَكَانَ إِذَا سَلَّمَ, if the Prophet ﷺ prays taslim, istaghfara thalatha, he would do astaghfirullah 3 times. وقال, and he would say, Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarat ya dhal jalal wal ikram. Back home in Nigeria, there is this common statement which they used to say. Wallahu alam, I don't know, maybe it's among the Sufiya. Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam wa ilayka yarji'u salam. They will, tabarakta rabbana, fi salam. So that's not the guidance of the Prophet ﷺ. I think the Sufiya, they usually say this. So the one that was reported from the Prophet ﷺ is Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarakt. After wa minka salam is tabarakt ya dhal jalali wal ikram. ولا يمكث مستقبل القبلة إلا بقدر ذلك. So he would not remain facing the Qibla except on those things. When maybe after the salah, astaghfirullah, he would face the Qibla. Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarakta ya dhal jalal wal ikram. He will face after those ones. He will not stay in facing the Qibla aside those ones. So وَيُسْرِعُ الْإِنْفِتَالِ إِلَى الْمَأْمُومِينَ, and he would quickly face back, as in turn to the people praying behind him. Okay, the Imam pays taslim. After the taslim, still facing the Qibla. Astaghfirullah, Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram. Then the Prophet ﷺ would face the Ma'mumun. So inshallah, we're going to stop here because the time is fast moving. So inshallah, tomorrow we'll continue from where we stopped, inshallah. Any question? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.